Hey guys, and welcome to a first look at a very early access game called Loco. Now what this game allows you to do is create a model railway. Now when you load the game you are presented with this screen. As I say, this game is very alpha. The first thing you do is place your track. So that's what we're going to do, we're going to place some track. Now, unlike some of the more contemporary games these days, this game actually has set pieces of track. Whereas you place it, and you place another one, and then you hold your mouse, and then you can actually put two together. Now, pressing the keys, and it tells you up here which ones to press, you can actually connect different pieces of track. And again, you eat one, allow you to do that. So I think you hold the X button down, see it highlights it. And now it'll let you. We're not going to do an amazingly large track today, but we are going to hopefully put something together. This is a rather large piece of track here. I suppose we could a circuit within a circuit there. Place lots of sidings. There's one the other way around as well. There you go. So you could place one end, one the other. If you want a figure eight, well, there's possibly other things you can use that for. Ah, yes, let's use that one. There, let's connect that to there. Connect that to there. Now, what I was thinking was, now if we keep pressing, you don't just have track. If you keep cycling through, here we go, you start to get a little bit of scenery here as well. I wasn't looking for that. Now keep going. Here you go, I was looking for the station. I'm trying to line it up really. So I'm holding my right mouse button down and I move my mouse to the right here, and that allows me to spin it around. Once again, I click between the two, and there you go. I've connected to the track. So now we're going to press the press the Q button again, and actually choose another bit of track. We're gonna add this bit of station, I think. There we go. Oh, don't like that connection that much, but it is in. So Q again, and we're back all the way back to the beginning again. So we'll connect this here, shall we? Another piece here. Then we're going to connect those two together. So click the mouse, highlight, drag across, and there we go. So we're going to try and choose a similar bit to that for this side. Again, hold the mouse button down, drag across, connect. Not the most beautiful bit of track laying here, but well, hey. I'm going to have to tunnel up this side. Let's have a tunnel up that side. Will that connect? Yes, it will. So I'm going to press E to cycle back through it again, because I want a proper corner. I think that's a new piece of track. I don't think I've seen that one. Let's try connecting up and see what it actually does. I want to have a closer look. So if on the keys, if you press 1, you're very close. Press 9, you're quite far away. If you hold your mouse button in and drag the mouse up and down, you can go in and out. But to get real close, you do have to actually press the number keys. I thought so. There are points there as well. Okay, we'll test those out in a moment. I think what we'll do, we'll connect another piece of track up behind here. It's not going to look fantastic, but it really is to test it. So if we drag that down to there, there we go. Can't find the piece I want. Always the way. Here we go. Right. So let's see if we can line this up, shall we? That connects to that? No, it won't. So we're going to have to get rid of this piece. Connects to that? Yes, it does. Connects to that? Yes, it does. Now, that's the only corner we've got, unfortunately, so you're not going to get it perfect looking. Right, let's have one more piece here. Got a nice straight. If we can find some points, yes we can. Probably not that one. There's one without the extra corner bit which I saw. Or maybe we could actually go for that one again. Now, if we were to possibly delete that piece. Well, no, that's going to let us. That's good. Right now, there aren't any extra track types. This is the only track they have, but maybe that will change. Oh yes, down the bottom here is the box. The little dot is where we are, and that's as big as we can make the layout. Didn't look particularly nice, did it? So we are up to here. Should make a nice curvy bit. The game says no. No, you shall not do that. Now you can just connect it from there to there, and I think we're going to do that. Let's one last bit in here. We should be able to add our own quarter in. Have to be like that, I think. There's no fine adjust right now. That's what I was looking for. Now, I think what I'm going to do one last thing, I think. And get rid of that bit. Get rid of that bit. We do this. No, that won't connect. What if we do that? Yes. Nope, that's not going to connect. How about, oh, alright, we got that bit now. We got to corner him, perhaps. It's glitching up there. Do you see that? Now, it is early access, so we're going to give it that. I'm going to be kind. Right, that would be over here, really, out the way, but... Okay, so then once you've done that, you click Finish. And now you're on Stage 2. Stage 2 is where you place some a train. Right now you can only run one train at once. And you can add, I believe, as many wagons as you want, plus you can add some buildings. Now you can either click on the little box here to do it. Or you can actually click, was it R for wagon and B for building. Some of these buildings are rendered quite nicely. So if I can get down further. You can actually look inside. Look, there's an actual door, and you look, there's some a staircase. I'm not sure how good an idea that is, making it that detailed. And I do wonder if these are bought-in assets, if I'm honest. Which on other games you might actually be able to go into. This is slightly less detailed. Another limitation right now, let's say we wanted to have this, we can't move it upwards. I don't see any way to actually go up and down with anything. Oh, right, universally put onto that. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but, well, shall we have a look at some of the locos? We'll go back to the buildings a second. So right now, we have this big beast, Great Western. It's a bit plasticky, but it's meant to be a model. This is a model railway, so if that's what they're going for, then I think it's been animated quite nicely. You got the smaller one, and then you got the original one, which they made. On top of that, you've got lots of wagons. There's Betsy eating her hay, which they put on the floor for her. And of course, next to that is the gunpowder, so you can blow up Pepsi whenever you want as well. So let's put that there. Press R again. So we get two of those. Now, you can't place them right next to each other. That's quite annoying, if I'm honest. Now, I have seen on their YouTube account that you can actually start, well, on their version, you can actually move things about. The version I have, they haven't implemented that yet. Right, okay. Oh, no. Yeah, oh, should we have that one? No. Coal, yes. Staple. Isn't it frustrating that you have to be that far away? Why can't you connect them up? Yes, devs, do something about that. You can actually connect them straight up to each other. Yes, right, let's go look closer again. Now I'm left-handed, so you can see what the keys are. It's on the left-hand side. So it's rather difficult for me to use these keys. So I would hope down the line somewhere they're going to have key binding on this. To be honest, I do hope some point they're going to ditch this whole means to actually add content and actually have some sort of sidebar or bottom bar which lists the assets. And I would hope that they don't actually make you go from track to then placing the other assets. It's all done in one go. But we'll see. It's very, very early access for this game right now. Oh, let's have one of those. Other little problems. Yeah, that's a problem. Now, I don't know if the train will run through there. Normally it does, but sometimes it gets stuck. So don't be surprised if we're going along quite nicely and the train just stops, because it does do that quite a lot. Yes. Well, actually, let's talk about this. A number of assets have bases on them. I most certainly wouldn't do that, because what will happen, hopefully, again, I'm hoping in the future that you'll be able to raise and lower land and the track will be go up and down. If you do that, having an asset with a base this large wouldn't be a good idea. Go and have a look at my big build series. You'll see me placing assets on hills. It's something like this just wouldn't go. So it's the same with this one here. Nice idea. Right now, because there's no painting asset, there's no way to paint. Something like this is a good way of doing it, getting past the problem right now. But later on, I would much rather see the station without the greenery. And obviously using it, whatever mechanism you end up using with the track, have the exact same, maybe be able to lay some roads. The roads don't need to actually put cars or stuff down, but you can place a car maybe onto it and place some people in the future. Right now, once again, there aren't any people in this. I'm sure that will change. Should we have a look at buildings? That's what I was originally going to do. Can we get any closer than this? So this is another good point. If this is the big build, that was a church, I would be putting this on top of a hill somewhere. You just couldn't. Because you've got the path, you've got the front bit. You know, that should, for me, that would be the entrance there. Would be a separate asset which you can place in front. You'd have a path which is you can pull along into where you want it. So let's move out a bit. Where are we going to put it? Should we put it here? So we're going to put some houses across here. Every time I've played this, I've done this. So again, these are very nicely animated. Well, not animated, but you know what I mean. I don't think you can see inside this one. But you don't overly need to. So let's crack that one. And if you are going to go down the line of having this, please, 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 devs, then lower it down to the ground level at the back. So what does that look like then? Not too bad, they do float a little bit, but this sort of level it doesn't look too bad. Ooh. Well, we could put something like that down here. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but should put it here. Do have a signal box somewhere, and a signal somewhere. The signal's not functioning right now. Maybe in the future. Water tower. Where should we put it? Over there? Oh no, I know where we can put it. I think you'd put it that way round. That would supposedly swing round, but I very much doubt it would actually swing round. Ooh, smaller one. Some bigger houses again. Ooh, I didn't press it. Good. These are not the same ones we just looked at, but I think we could place those here, make some sort of road. Right now, don't have roads. And also, actually, you've got to be really careful right now. If you by accident click on anything, it is gone. So, when you're putting track down to get rid of it, you have to press X. But right now, if you click on anything by accident... So devs, please change that. That would be good. Maybe clicking X would be a better idea. Now these are slightly bigger than the ones we put the other side. So that was the idea. So we could look through. There you go, kind of see the road, but as I say, you have to be really careful. The camera goes quite speedily and there's no way to slow that up. There we go, right, where should we put that? Should we put it on the corner so everyone can see? An old building, let's put that over here somewhere. Quite like this little hut, but I'm very happy that it doesn't have a base. There are a few things I am a bit concerned about with this game. The track having specific bits is one of them, because the best games in this genre have dynamic track where you just basically start somewhere, you drag it across. Transport Fever, trains, City Skylines. They're the most dominant sort of games in this field, and that's the way they do it. I would have certainly done that instead of the set pieces, and then I would use the same system to actually have roads and paths as well. One of the reasons I would have done that, because right now to do this you've got to set diameter, you know, the set radius where the track goes, where as if you're making it dynamically, you can set that however you want, and the corners are quite tight. You know, that is quite tight. We're going to see in a minute, and really, yeah, I think that's the downside of this game right now, is the way the track is laid. I don't want to go there too much because I don't want to be too negative about the game. I think it's got a lot of potential, this game, which is why it's on the channel. Oh, signal. So it's that way, isn't it? So we're going to put it there. Should we put another one down? And well, I put it the wrong way. That's what I did. Now these things are also signals that I said are completely non-functional right now. I do hope at some point in the future that changes, because that would allow you to run multiple trains, and for the game to actually recognise if a signal was saying red, you know, to stop, then a train wouldn't go past that. because that would be an excellent, simple way of actually getting multiple trains to run at the same time. You set a train up, let it go at a certain speed, but once it gets to a signal, which is red because another one's going through it, you can set blocks up, very simple blocks. And that train would then stop, let the other train through. Once that train's out of the block, it continues. Right now, I think that's quite a long way away if that's going to happen. We could actually we'll press X. No idea why these are here. Why not? Barrel. Okay, let's put up there. Oh! The thing is, that's a toilet. Yeah, there you go. The workmen need a toilet, you know, so... There you go. That little horrible little building there's their toilet. Alright, we're going to probably have to pull out a little bit for the trees. Now I'm going to dump a load of trees in here. I'm going to pull out, so they're not going to look particularly nice, but that means I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, no, no, no. So our little land here is going to be in the middle of nowhere. We're in the countryside. Like the big build, we're set in the 1960s, apart from that diesel which we saw at the end. I don't know if it was 1960s, it would have been 1970s, 1980s surely. 1970s. Don't know my diesels very well. I think we're nearly there, you know. We're on the big train, right? I think we're on the big train. We have to have the big train. Shall we put it inside? Will it let us? Yes, it will. Now, hopefully. There we go, we're actually driving it. So, up is forward, down is back, reverse, and stop. Click here and everything goes a little bit faster. Now, this is where we find another issue with the track. It's very tight. Now watch the wheels of the train. Back ones are coming off already. Now I have mentioned, and the front one here. I've mentioned this to the dev. As this game becomes more popular, they will be getting a lot of mentions about this. So it's imperative they get this right as quickly as possible. Now we can still move out. I'm trying to think, how do we actually get across there? So I think we're going to stop. We can still move about. If you press C, you go back to the engine again. So we are going to move it to that. Then we're going to move the train back. Let's fast forward it so it actually goes a tad fast. It's still not that fast. I'm interested with this junction, how this is actually working. Obviously only goes the one way. Again, if you had dynamic track, you could actually set this however you want to. Just see. Now you can't go in and out once. Right, so we're going to try and collect. Or should we? Let's go this side. We'll collect it from the other end. Then we can pull it. Now right now you can see again, it's alpha software, so sorry about the camera work, but now it's my mouse. Right, so that's the speed we're actually going. It should couple automatically once you do this. It has. You can actually click on it to uncouple it if you wish to. Right, shall we get going? Let's just check. Heading that way. Heading that way. We'll do a circuit. We're looking at it head that way. It's going that way. I think that's fine. Now there's one other trick. I said that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 takes you further away, but 0 takes you inside. A bit glitchy at the moment. You can move around. You can't control the engine from within here, but you can actually. If you press there, it takes it away. Hopefully it stays together. Oh, we go. No, right. In a way, I'm glad that's happened. Stop. Because these junctions are so tight. Come on, train. A lot of the time, these get pulled too far, and then they actually uncouple. Right, so we're coupled again. No, we're not. We have to couple on the straight. You can see how far out this engine goes, and that just basically pulls. Right, it's got it. Take it slowly. Maybe that'll do it. You can do this. That was on that corner, that was on this corner. Come on, you can do it. Willing it to do it. Taking it really slowly. Yes, it's done it, right. Good stuff. Well, let's go back on board again. You can actually... You can look around, which is nice. But right now, that's all you can do. I'm sure they changed that. Oh, press C. We'll find the train again. We fast forward a little bit. Still together, that's good. Oh, have we lost some? No, we are still together. If I can put it back like this. If I pull back though, it takes you away. So what do you guys think? Oh, are we still together? Yeah. Momentum kept us going there. Oh, yes. Oh, I thought we'd coupled a Betsy, a cow here. We could have pretended to actually unload her. But here, let's go into the distance. Why don't you guys tell me what you think anyway? So, tell me in the comments, and if you do like it, go and say hello to them. Give them your ideas and what would make you actually buy it. Tell them what would actually make you buy it. There's a long way to go on this game. The year is horrible right now. Having to cycle through to get the stuff, but you know, I think they really should work on the fundamentals personally, such as I said, the track. But I think it looks great. You can make even now you can actually make something which looks, you know, quite nice. So as I say, it's got a lot of potential, and I certainly wish them the very best of luck to actually with this. So anyway, that's going to be it. First look at this game. We'll probably come back to it at some point when they've added some features and stuff, and then we'll have another play and make another little board, and we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please press the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you press that ding dong bell button, you know what it does. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.